6 years of my life for something I didn't do.
I mean, that's a win for him though. If he get out, huh?
How's it a win if you took 6 years of my life?
Nigga,
You already missed out. Like he in the years where you supposed to be.
Wasn't he facing a death penalty?
Bro, if I get found that guilty for something I didn't do, you didn't allow me to go to jail. That's supposed to be America. You took 6 years of my life for something I didn't do. I lost 6 years of revenue.
So he can sue after that, right? He can sue. Well, he can't sue, can he?
Nope.
I mean,
because he was fighting a case. But that's why I say that's where I say the law and the justice system ain't always for us, because I done seen people, white people, get bail for murder.
Right, exactly. Yep.
But now this
we kind of got to
get probation.
We already know, like how you said, them people go get bail and all. We got to get past.
You watch Yellow Beezy just get out on murder for hire.
Man, that nigga was connected into the system with his grandma. Yeah, and, I mean, that's a different niggas ain't got that type of connection.
That's how you get away with it, though. All you need is one person in there.
One in the few.
But the point I'm trying to say is we should be level all across the board in the United States. We shouldn't be see somewhere in Texas a motherfucker get out on murder for hire, killing somebody.
No, you shouldn't get out on no damn murder for hire.
And then another nigga in Florida is accused of murder and he can't even get out. He don't even get no bond. I think that's the craziest shit in the world.
His grandma ain't connected into the system. That's how believe it or not, that's how them white I don't really know how to say it on your platform.
No, they gave you bond and
they all connected. They run together. That's good.
You see what I'm saying? The dude in Frisco got bond, black dude.
Yep, just the judges and all that. They know all the cops and
right.
All of them.
Right. And he snapped him out. So my thing is, a kill is a kill. What everybody killing each other getting bombed? What's the difference in YNW Melly? How come he can't get no bomb? It's something that they don't know.
But if the nigga beat it, bro, it'll all be worth it. And then that light-skinned nigga, he didn't tell, but he was still out. Like, of course, he had stipulations on him. But if they beat that shit, bro, as crazy as that shit is, that's a win, bro. That's a win.
Because when they showed the nigga in the interrogation, he was doing some crazy shit.
That's how dirty the game is, though. He beat it, and then they sent him back.
Oh,
they just changed the charges up. He could beat that case.
Right.
Who beat it and they sent it back?
A mistrial.
If Melly them beat.
Mistrial is not the case. How many times I got to tell you that? Mistrial, that do not mean the case. That means that the hung jury. It come to a conclusion. The only way you beat the truth is if they find you not guilty. When you get a mistrial,
you ain't getting charged for a mistrial.
Huh?
You're not getting charged on a mistrial. They're going to they're going to
retrial you. I mean that they have the choice to decide if they're going to retrial you or they don't. And they decided to retrial him. That means that they have to bite at the apple. I mean, who bites at the apple?
That's what I'm saying. He got the mistrial. That's like a dub. In my eyes,
right.
A mistrial
is a win, right?
It's not a win. It's not a win.
Mistrial is a dub.
How is it not a win?
So that's a hung jury. If he would have lost, he would have been underneath the judge.
I know you ain't never been a judge before because a mistrial is not a win. It's not a win.
A mistrial. All right.
That means that they whether you were guilty or guilty. That means your ass gotta go back to jail and you gotta do this shit all over again. Don't nobody.
All right, but it means that they ain't have enough the first time, right?
They had to recharge you on that.
Yeah, so they gotta come again.
Look at, the definition of a mistrial is a trial rendered invalid through an error in the proceedings. That's a dub.
No, it's not
right.
Bro, if it was a dub, then you be going home.
Hell no, nigga. This is a murder.
If it was a dub, you be going home. If it was a dub, you would have been found not guilty. That's a dub. Anytime you get a mistrial, that mean it's a hung jury. That mean they couldn't decide whether they wanted the motherfucking
nigga. That's a win. That mean they couldn't find me guilty. That mean they couldn't find me guilty, right?
A mistrial means the prosecution fucked up.
Bro, no, it don't. No, it don't. What are you talking about? It does not mean that. It means that they couldn't come back with a conclusion in the trial.
Oh, so how is that not a win, Cap?
Because
I mean, of course, it's still a long fight. Of course, it's still a fight.
It's not a win. If y'all listen, I'm gonna tell you why it's not a win. It's not a win because now he got to go back and go to jail and wait for the trial to be retrialed all over again. It's only a win if they decide not to retrial you. That's the only time it's a win. Soon as the DA decide that we are going to retrial you, it's not a win. Because if you ever been in trial before,
if it goes to mistrial, they can't charge you for that same shit again.
Yes, they can.
They can't. Nope.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? See, one thing you don't know what you're talking about. That's one thing I don't like, nigga.
Bro, you said a mistrial is a hung jury.
I said a mistrial is when the jury can't decide whether you are guilty or not guilty.
It's not, though. That could be a prosecution error.
I mean, no, it's not a prosecution error. That's only one point or one development that can cause you a mistrial. You can get a mistrial from an error. But that's not how he got a mistrial. He got a mistrial because they couldn't decide whether he was guilty or not guilty. 12 people.
So you saying that you could get a mistrial and get charged for the same shit right after you got mistrial?
As long as the judge said that he is, if the case is not thrown out with prejudice, the DA could bring that same case to court and retrial.
So what would be the different evidence to bring forth the second time?
That's up to the DA. That's up to the DA. That's why people don't like to have a mistrial.
You could get retried.
So it's a win because now the DA got to come up with a different plan.
Right? It's a win. And he just sat in jail for 3 years. Well, nobody want to sit in jail for another 2 years. That's not a win.
Nigga, because they can't charge me yet.
What do you mean? They already charged them.
Well, convict. They can't convict me yet.
My nigga, and you ain't been convicted, and you sitting in jail because you're being recharged. So
that's inhumane. That's inhumane because you ain't giving me a bar.
That mean it's not a win. That mean it's not a win.
Bro, you gotta take. I understand what you're saying, Cap.
Cap is right.
But you gotta take the little win.
But he's still in there, He right. They ain't gonna let him go. They trying to cook him for.
Right. No, I get that.
It was a dub though. Like if you were on the if you were a lawyer for that food, that's a dub.
And the DA said we retry in the case. That's not a win.
But if you retry them on the same shit, that's double jeopardy. You can't.
No, it ain't.
No, because they didn't.
Come on, man.
It's not double jeopardy.
Yeah, if you get retried for the same trial at the same crime after.
No, it's a mistrial. They didn't say he's not
they charge you for the same
shit. So it's not double jeopardy.
No, if you retrying him on the same.
I gotta let you go, DG. You making my panel sound stupid. You making my panel sound stupid. Even Kitty over here looking at me like, bro, what the fuck is going on? You got niggas up here that don't even know what the fuck double jeopardy means. This nigga said if you get retried for the same shit, that's not double jeopardy, bro. I just told you, this nigga's being retried for murder. It's not double jeopardy. He's being retried for murder right now, and it's not double jeopardy. Do you know what it is? Double jeopardy is when you are found innocent of something.
Right. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
That's double jeopardy.
What I'm saying is, Cap,
and they try to take you to court for it and retry you. That's double jeopardy. It's not double jeopardy if I have a mistrial or a hung jury and they take me to court and retrial me for the same charge. That's not double jeopardy.
Right. I'm not debating that part. I'm not saying nothing about that part. I agree with you on that part.
He said that's double jeopardy. Like, come on, you making the panel say I got thousands of people that watch these videos. They're gonna be in my comments talking about the fuck is you talking about? You don't know double jeopardy?
All right, this is why I say it's probably a win, Cal. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. Like, even if he doesn't have a bond, right? When they first tried him and then the mistrial happened, doesn't that mean they ain't have enough to convict them, right? Yes or no?
No, that doesn't mean that. That just means that 12 people in the jury couldn't come to a conclusion.
Okay, so therefore they couldn't convict them, right?
In this trial.
Right, exactly. That's all I'm saying. Hold on. Hold on. That's all I'm saying for that part.
Yeah, so, but that's what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying, it doesn't make it a win because now his lawyers got to go back to work. No lawyer wants to have to go back to work.
It don't matter, nigga. I'm paying you, nigga. I'm fighting for my life, nigga.
What you mean?
It don't matter what.
So you think YNW Melly is happy right now? He's not happy.
Hell no. Nah. I'm not saying he's happy. Hell no. Nah. I'm not saying that.
And what I'm telling you is he don't look at it as a win in his eyes either.
If he had a bond, I swear he'll say that's a win.
No,
if he had a bond.
No, he won't. He's my nigga. That's why I say anybody that ever had to go to trial or deal with court know that it's not a win because, bro, my nigga, you see the nigga just cut his hair? My nigga, do you know the fucking pressure you go through? The fucking what's that? The motherfucking the nervous systems, the breakdown, my nigga.
Right. Yeah, I know he's stressing.
The only nigga.
Hell yeah, I know niggas stressing, bro.
The stress you going through, the only nigga doing this year's is him. It's easy for you to say that because you ain't in his shoes.
Right. I get that. But I guarantee you, I'd rather have a mistrial than them bitches telling me I'm guilty. I'd rather have a mistrial.
But you saying it's a win.
I'm not saying as a win as far as I'm gonna get out type shit, but at least we still fighting. Man, that's what
if I was that nigga, I would at this point I'd rather want to know what the fuck I'm getting.
Nigga, ain't he facing the chair? Ain't he facing the death penalty?
But what I'm saying, all I'm saying is at this point I'd rather know what the fuck I'm getting.
Not the death penalty, nigga. Hey, y'all niggas still think about this shit. I would definitely prefer that, right?
And then at the same time, you gotta also understand this. Okay, you gotta understand this. Now he gotta go through the process all over again, right?
Right.
You do know that the second time around, you're 99.9% to get found guilty, right?
Hey, bro.
You can look it up. You can Google it. And mostly everybody that
is that state or fed
always get found guilty the second time. You want to know why?
What statistics are those? Is that state or fed?
The real statistics.
No, I understand that.
Everybody that has the second trial get found. The Melendez brothers. You remember the Melendez brothers?
Yeah.
The first trial they had about killing their parents, they were found not guilty. The second trial, I mean,
you said found not guilty. This nigga ain't been found nothing. So it's a difference.
Listen, I said it wrong.
My bad.
They had a mistrial the first time. The Melendez brothers had a mistrial. They were retried. Okay. They were retried the second time. They were found guilty.
So you rather them gave him a judgment?
Listen, anytime I would have rather the 12 people in the jury figured that shit out that day. I don't like when they allow mistrials. They need to allow make these motherfuckers figure it out and sit in the room until you figure out. Know why? Because all you do is give the DA more time to find more evidence.
That's a fact.
You'll do it, and then guess what? The only people that lose is the defense. The only people that lose is the defense because now I gotta find more ways to defend